Hi, I'm Dr. Scott Saunders, and this is everything you need to know about metabolism in 5 minutes. Metabolism is all the reactions that are going on in your body. There's chemical reactions going constantly, protein being made. Mostly, it's energy production. So there's two different types of metabolism. One is the anabolic metabolism, the other is catabolic. Anabolic is building up. Catabolic is breaking down. We are in the catabolic state when we are eating, when we're storing. There are certain hormones that are produced in the catabolic state that keep us breaking down and using energy, and that would be insulin and cortisol. So these are catabolic types of hormones and processes that are going on. This is the breaking down part of metabolism. Anabolic is where we're building up. Perhaps you've heard of anabolic steroids. What do? Well, they build muscle. Well, the anabolic state is when we're building up everything. Repairing is another thing. This happens when we're fasting and resting. The types of hormones that we find in the anabolic state are like human growth hormone, HGH, and a few other ones that we're going to talk about briefly. So, the anabolic state is very important. That's how we build up. That's how we repair. And we're always, when we're using things, we're making a whole bunch of oxygen-free radicals. We're damaging DNA. We're damaging proteins. We're making toxins in our body. And this all needs to be fixed and cleared out and cleaned out. And so when we go from using the energy, like during the day when we're working and doing stuff, to resting, relaxing, repairing, that is extremely important. However, most Americans don't go into the anabolic state very often, and I'm going to explain why. We are always eating. We're always storing. We always have high insulin levels. We always have high cortisol levels. We're under a lot of stress. All of these things are creating the constant catabolic state. So what happens? Well, everybody says, well, I'm just getting old. I'm declining with age. But we don't have to decline with age if we'll rebuild. So we go out and we exercise, and when you exercise really hard, you're breaking down muscles. And then you go and rest. If you use the same muscle every single day, every single time, you're going to break down. You're going to create chronic use or repetitive use injuries. And in order to not prevent that, you need to rest and repair. When you rest and repair, it repairs not just your muscles, but everything in your body. There's a hormone in your stomach that's made only when the stomach is empty. It's called ghrelin, G-H-R-E-L-I-N. GH stands for growth hormone. It's the growth hormone releasing hormone. But you don't release growth hormone unless your stomach's empty. And you also need to be in the resting state. Growth hormone is released at night. So here's the optimal way to repair your body periodically. If you don't eat after 6 o'clock, you go to bed on an empty stomach, the stomach will produce ghrelin, which will release the growth hormone, and you're going to sleep at night. So you go to bed on an empty stomach, sleep at night, and so you're fasting, and then you start building and repairing, and you repair everything in your body. Not just a few little things, everything. Your brain gets repaired. This is how we can reverse Alzheimer's disease. This is how we can prevent all of the degenerative diseases that happen to us because we're aging. And it's really simple. All we need to do is stop eating after 6 o'clock and go to bed on an empty stomach. Then we'll go in the anabolic state every night, and every night we'll repair all of the damage that's been done that as we're eating and exercising and storing all that fat. That's everything you need to know about metabolism in 5 minutes.